thing that I wished.
You're brave on here with that thing, aren't you?
So hey everyone, I just thought I would put a quick video together after the initial first look at the Specialized Diverge. So I think we established that it's actually the E5 Sport, which is the second tier alloy model. So there's one above in the alloy range and then one below. Cheaper one's about £800 I think, and then the next one up's about £1,500, but also comes with the Future Shock. And I think it's also got a 105 group set. So if you've seen the kind of first impressions, first look video, then you'll know that the only thing that I've actually changed on this bike is the seat post and the saddle. So I've fitted the Specialized CGR carbon seat post that's got the Zertz insert in it. Apart from that, there isn't anything that's been changed on this bike at all. First impressions, well, it's definitely a lot slower than a road bike. So yeah, so I've done around about 40k, 45k on this. So I did just go out for kind of an hour and a half on it yesterday, gave myself plenty of time. I didn't really know where I was going to go, just kind of went wherever, or whatever route kind of took my fancy, which is exactly what I wanted this bike for. So I did kind of tarmacked cycle paths, gravel tracks, even some kind of farm roads, and it was quite a lot of fun. It's been at least 4 years, possibly even 5, since I've done any kind of, you know, off-roading, anything other than your typical A and B roads really. So initial ride, yeah, had absolute ton of fun, and it's exactly what I want. So after that first ride, I have decided to change a couple of things. So these tyres that come with it, these the S-Spar, that's pronounced Sport, so they're only 30mm, very much look like a commuter tyre really, and I'm also running them quite hard, so I'm going to change those for something wider. I think the marketing bump says that this will take up to a 38, so I've decided not to risk it, plus also I don't always trust the manufacturers, to be honest, in terms of recording accurate widths of their tyres. So I decided to go for a 35, and they are tubeless compatible as well, so I'm probably going to have a look at doing that, but I just need to have a bit more of a read up, so I'll definitely be referring to YouTube about how we get that set up. Chain set, never heard of the Praxis works before. It seems to work pretty well. It comes with, I think this is a 4836, no, it's a 4832. That would make more sense, wouldn't it? 36. So yeah, 4832. It seems to have given me the right kind of gearing so far. Having said that, one challenge, and this could just be me, I think, having ridden 11 speed and ridden fairly close ratio cassettes over the last sort of 3-4 years. So I've always pretty much ridden either an 1125 or 1128. I've never gone on to anything bigger. And this is an 1132, and it's 9 speed. So one challenge I have had with a little bit of kind of road that I've done on this bike is I found the gaps in between the gears are a bit of a pain. So I'm either down at a kind of bottom end of my comfortable cadence, or I'm at the higher end of it, and you know, I don't really feel like I'm going anywhere. But it is what it is. I'm not going to do anything drastic and go and change the whole group set out on this. So yeah, very pleased so far. One thing, yes, I know that steering needs cutting down. I'm just playing around at the moment in terms of stem length and stem height. I think that's probably about right now. Certainly, as you'll see from some of the footage this morning, where I've gone across, you know, nothing too spectacular, nothing too challenging, but certainly slippy enough and a little bit bumpy. I don't feel like I'm kind of wrestling with the bike, so I think now I've probably got the cockpit set up about right. So I guess in summary, yeah, pretty pleased. The only thing which I guess I kind of considered a little bit more, and it's probably not knowing yeah, probably not know enough about the kind of routes that I was going to be going on, is that they're actually far bumpier than I thought. So we'll see what we can sort out by going with kind of wider tyres and running them at a lower pressure. But I think that future shock actually would have been a pretty good upgrade. Having said that, fantastic thing about this bike is it comes in at £1,000 list price, and so therefore fits just inside the cycle to work scheme here in the UK. I've not done any research at the moment, but I don't think you can retrofit that future shock, so never mind. I'll just double wrap the bar tape, go for some wider tyres, and yeah, I think overall I've made the right choice. Obviously we'll do another review in probably 2 or 3 months time. We'll see how much time and mileage I'm actually able to get on this bike, but pretty decent. So just as a recap for anybody who didn't see the kind of initial first impressions video, finishing kit's pretty much specialised. It comes with an alloy seat post. As I said, I've swapped that one out, but in terms of the front end, it's specialised bars, specialised stem. It has got a carbon fork, this particular alloy model. The next one down's full alloy, and the next one up the same as this, apart from having the future shock at the front end. So this is a full Sora 9-speed group set, so STIs, front and rear derailleurs. Actually, I'm saying it's full, it isn't, it's part, because then you've got the Praxis chain set, and you've got some, what are these brakes? Tektro, you can see those, Tektro. So looking at the spacers, looks like they're 160 front and rear, could be mistaken, but you'll obviously find that in the marketing stuff as well. And actually for mechanical disc brakes, they work pretty well. Now, any comments, questions, drop them in the section below. As I say, I will do a follow-up to this in the coming months. Please like and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Thanks for watching.